Hey everyone, it's Natch here doing another review for games and how getting 100% by completing the trophy list can help your mental fitness. Please keep in mind everything here is just my opinion based on my own life experience. There are some professional studies that would suggest I'm on the right track, but for now, I'm here to just spread the word and help people look at gaming as more than just entertainment. So with that, let's jump right in. Today I'm going over Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War for short, developed by Treyarch, released in 2020. Unless you have no idea about gaming, most people know about the Call of Duty series. I've reviewed multiple others on this channel and expected Cold War to have the same excellence as those prior installments. Having now completed it, I have to say it lived up to those expectations. Keep in mind Cold War can be played both single and multiplayer, however an internet connection will be required for most multiplayer capabilities and would be necessary to earn 100%. Okay, so before we get into the fun stuff, some of you might be asking, is this appropriate for kids to play? In short, nope. But let's take a organic look at it anyways. The ESRB rating for Cold War is mature, 17 and older, for blood and gore, intense violence, strong language, suggestive themes, and use of drugs. All those themes can be found in Cold War, and that I generally agree that the appropriate age is mature, but I believe that is 24 and older. My sole reason for that though is the human on human violence in a realistic setting and no clear indication of who's really right or wrong morally, without spoiling the story, which was very well done in this game. There's no question these things are all front and center in the campaign, and unfortunately that could negatively influence younger audiences and encourage violent behavior against other humans. Besides, it's clear that Treyarch meant for the game to be enjoyed by older audiences. I do, however, give them tremendous amount of kudos for taking the most advanced steps I've seen in a Call of Duty franchise and allowing younger audiences to play, specifically by allowing players to decrease the violence settings and avoid toxic interactions found in multiplayer, and even in the campaign itself. I think it's a great appeal for allowing more parental control to encourage a broader audience to play, but for the purposes of my reviews, I generally stick with the settings which developers intended the game to be played on, and that is how I would do my reviews, to make sure it is a very organic review. Alright, so now you may be wondering just how long will this take to get 100%? Well, to be honest, a lot of that will depend on the skill set of the player. For me, I expected Cold War would take me over 65 hours to get 100%. That definitely was the case here, so I'm confident in saying that it would reasonably take anyone at least 50 hours to complete. Though there aren't any cheats that would greatly impact completion time, there is definitely one glitch that makes it possible to earn 100%. Same goes for multiplayer. In fact, at the time of this review, there is one particular trophy that is nearly unachievable as nobody regularly plays in the playlist required to unlock that specific trophy. More on that below. And of course, there are benefits to playing solo versus multiplayer, and in teams, and there is a good balance for going either way in this game, depending on the trophies that you're going for. The other factor to determine how long this will take to get 100% is looking at the trophy list difficulty itself. Even with guides and walkthroughs, which I always suggest using if you can, I'd say Cold War's trophy list is average. And if you'd like to see the guides I use, they will be in the video description below. Special shout out to PlayStation Discord user Chosen Last for routinely assembling a server for players to earn the hardest trophies in Cold War. Okay, so now for the fun stuff. As you know, the whole point of my channel is to help educate and promote gaming for mental fitness. I truly believe you can improve so many mental abilities by earning 100% in a game rather than only playing the game just for fun. For Cold War, I'd say its trophy list is a total mental workout for sure. And look, games like these are great because they're similar to a full body workout, but instead for your mind, here you can expect to build all mental functions, everything from mental reflex to social intelligence. Although there is no one trophy that highlights this, there are a few worthy of pointing out. Reunited with Fidelina and Seal the Deal require you to complete major zombie storylines within their respective maps. These can be done solo or with others. Either way, it takes a lot of coordination and to figure out and compile the best strategy. Even if you're doing it without a guide. Even with guide, it is still a lot to take on and easily provides a very strong challenge for most people. Trophies like Party Patrol and Mean Machine require a certain amount of kills to be earned in multiplayer, which sounds easy enough until you learn that the trophy Mean Machine can only be obtained through a glitch at this point. Just sheer chance that that is the case and is the only reason why people can complete the game at this point. Even worse, the trophy Party Patrol is essentially unachievable, as you must play a game mode that requires 32 people to play. It won't start without that many people, but that playlist is nearly completely empty as of the time of this review, meaning that you must gather 32 different people to obtain the trophy. These kinds of hurdles don't necessarily help build mental fitness, as it rather is a teachable moment and the application of the mental skills that Call of Duty or Cold War really helps build and improve. To gather such a large group of people to even attempt it is one thing, but then to coordinate how to do it so everyone who participates earns the trophy and is another. And again, that's the application of the skills you learn, like problem solving, social intelligence, coordinating with people. The more chaotic, the less likely for success, essentially. You don't necessarily have to step up and lead if that's not your thing, but it is important to support those who are looking to lead everyone in a method that most likely ensures everyone's success. And again, this is more the application of the benefits of doing mental fitness for improving the mental skills that you're looking to build. And when you combine all those benefits for mental fitness and taking into account the teachable moments, I gotta say that this is a great game for mental fitness, as long as there is a healthy community to get these trophies done. And before we call it a wrap here, let's talk a bit about improvements. When I think about trophies that would have reflected Cold War and have been helpful for mental fitness, I immediately think speedruns and deathless runs in the campaign. I also think reaching higher level / waves in zombies would have been fantastic as well, both done in solo and multiplayer. Other than that, I probably would have kept multiplayer trophy requirements very broad, so that those like Party Patrol and Mean Machine can be obtained even after the popularity of the game and certain playlists have faded. Okay, that's a wrap. Again, Cold War was a fantastic installment for the Call of Duty series in my opinion. I would highly recommend playing it if you're looking to get a total mental workout. For me, Cold War really helped me build critical thinking, and if you are looking to get into the game or have any questions about the game or mental fitness, or just want to share your experience with Cold War, feel free to leave a comment or message me. I will do my best to answer any questions in a reasonable time. Alright everyone, that's another review in the bag. If you want to watch me play live and even join in on my multiplayer games, follow me on Twitch. If you'd like to hear more about mental fitness, my game previews, and initial impressions, then go on over and follow my Instagram. If you'd like to help choose what game I should play next, or guess how long my next game will take, you can do that on Twitter. That's where I do all my polls, so keep a lookout there. And finally, as always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all on the next video. Bye.